Today is Wednesday, January 21st, and this is your forecast for the central United States. There's been a lot going on. We've had some heavy lake effect snow around the Great Lakes, and then now in the deep south, there's a lot of talk about major winter weather, and it looks like there will be some major winter weather starting late Thursday night into Friday and Saturday, and then eventually into the Northeast come Sunday. So here's what's going on the weather map. Very much looking like January. We got cold air that has been pushed all the way down south. We got some areas of light snow with lake effect snow still lingering in there, so there's some heavier squalls, but with this area of low pressure swinging by, that sort of disrupts the lake effect from now. But lurking there behind my head are the words extreme cold. Not what you want to see, because it's already cold, so if it's extreme cold, it's going to be a whole lot colder than what we're seeing, and that's exactly what we expect, predominantly throughout the Great Lakes and the Midwest. But with all that cold air spilling south, there will be an area of snow and wintry weather from the Texas and Oklahoma panhandles through the south. We're talking mostly the northern sections of, our southern states like Mississippi, Alabama, and Georgia, but up through the Carolinas, Tennessee, big time snow and ice a possibility by the end of the week. So let's look at what's going on. Generally, this is light snow, just a couple of inches, with some heavier squalls still lingering early this morning, but it's generally a light snow with that clipper system working through. A mixture of rain and snow showers from Pittsburgh to Cincy to Louisville, mainly in the 40s. 48 with some rain showers there in Memphis. Those showers come your way by the end of the day in Nashville. So this is a cold front. There's another cold front that I remember I said was behind my head. That's going to bring the extreme cold, and this is what that looks like. High temperatures barely at 10 degrees here Friday and Saturday. That doesn't take into consideration the wind chills, and that's going to linger Sunday and Monday as well. So some pretty cold weather, very cold weather coming our way. And in Chicago, it's possible we struggle to even get above zero on Friday, and then probably stuck in the teens Saturday, Sunday, Monday. It's just going to be pretty brutal. As we move southeast, mid-Atlantic, southeastern states, we got 40s and 50s, mostly 50s, 61 degrees in Savannah, so it's chilly all the way down into South Georgia. 74 in Tampa, starting to warm up after a cold weekend this past weekend. 74 in Miami, near 70 in New Orleans, mid-60s over there in Dallas. So in Charlotte, you're in the path of this potentially heavy snow that's going to move through the south, and that would come late Friday night and into Saturday. Certainly looks like it could be cold enough for snow, so just keep an eye on that here for the end of the week. In Fort Lauderdale, oh boy, it is windy. It's in the 60s, but the wind is making it feel chilly, and that wind, even though it's going to be 74 degrees, if you've ever been to South Florida on a windy day in the winter, you can be, right by the beach and it's technically in the mid-70s. It just never feels like it. You might even want a hoodie. So that cool feel is going to stay with us right through the end of the day because of the wind. But the good news ahead, even though they're expecting some wintry weather up to the north, it actually looks like it could warm up here in South Florida with maybe some 80s by the time we get to this weekend. So something to look forward to. That's your Wednesday morning weather update. I hope everyone has a great rest of the week. Remember that as long as you want there to be, there will always be a 100% chance of good things.